It's lobster time!
In our last video, you saw us back in Delaware going through some of our stuff in our RV and getting rid of what we didn't need. We also took advantage of this time to do some routine maintenance on our RV and other equipment.
Then we left for Maine.
Today, we're in the coastal Maine area in Camden, Moochdocking at our friend's home while they show us their Maine, and it is gorgeous.
Thank you, Colby. It's great to see you.
Good to see you too.
How are you? We'll come see you very soon. We have Mackenzie and Greg, our awesome friends.
And one ridiculous spread of food.
Oh, check this out.
This one's a real car.
Alright, Glenn, I hope you're hungry. You do have a share.
Oh, wow.
Sheer tuna, the way it should be done.
Black and blue juice.
Is that good, Ziggy? Wow. You may not have to run the dishwasher. Mackenzie and I go way back to our Delaware competitive figure skating days. I moved to Delaware from Connecticut when I was just 15 years old, and I lived with Mackenzie and her family, and they became like my second family, and I just love them. We've been friends ever since. And after our skating careers, Kenz went on to become a successful ER doc, and then she eventually moved to Maine. And we've kept in touch and we visited, but this is our first time that we've brought our RV to Maine. And we mooch-docked in their driveway for a month, and they absolutely spoiled us. They made gourmet dinners every night for us, and they showed us their Maine, which was beautiful, and we just loved them. We had a great time.
Shortly after arriving at our friend's home, we all hit the road and camped together at a Hipcamp site near Acadia.
Yay!
We made it back on the road.
We're in Maine, beautiful Maine.
It is beautiful up here. We were in Dover for a little while, you know, taking care of the needs, and now we're back on the road, and we are currently near Acadia, and we're boondocked for our first time at a Hipcamp.
Yeah, have you ever tried Hipcamp? It's more tent friendly.
It's more tent friendly.
We just happen to find this one where we can boondock and our friends can car camp, tent.
Car camp on the land, and
Yeah.
it worked out great for all of us. So we're having a blast here. And
we're right on the water. We're getting relaxed. I mean, how
Yes.
can you not?
it's so gorgeous.
The boys
They're kayaking out there.
with our friends and just loving it.
You have a good time on the kayak?
Yes.
How beautiful is it out there?
Really beautiful.
Was it?
Really, really fun.
Yeah. Are you cold? Is it wet?
Yeah.
Max is loving Maine. It is a bit high in the humidity scale for a lizard, so
lizard, yes.
yes, but he is loving that little sunspot. It was a nice time here, huh?
It was.
It's a little rainy
Beautiful
today.
spot.
Yeah. This is a very cool yurt that's on this Hipcamp property. So the people rent out the space, but not the yurt. So they have all the space to tent camp, and then for our RV, it worked out really nice with our friends here. And there was a little outhouse. There was a bathroom, and right here was this awesome outdoor shower. Let's take a look. Wow. That's so cool. And notice that this shower has hot and cold. So it was super great to take a nice warm shower outside. And there was a handy dandy outdoor sink with hot and cold water. So it was great to wash dishes and your hands and fill up with your water. So this is a great little Hipcamp spot. We are heading out today. We're supposed to spend one more day here at this Hipcamp location in Sullivan, Maine, but it is calling for tons of rain today, like many, many inches of rain, and that would not be so fun in the rain camping. So our friends, they left already to get back to their house, and we're heading out here soon, and then we'll spend a little more time with our friends at their house. We'll be boondocking slash moochdocking.
This is not what you want to see when you rely on cell phone coverage when you're boondocking. On our way from the Hipcamp in Maine, we staged a battle between the weBoost and the low-hanging tree branches. That was a mistake. The weBoost lost. We have ordered a new one. We have it now, and we are about to apply that new one and take the place of the old one.
That'll be in another video.
Next video.
What you doing?
Hey, I'm just taping some exposed wire because the same branch probably that ate our weBoost took the lens cover off of this. So there's rain coming. I want to make sure that we've got you know, any exposed areas that could get wet inside covered. So for now it's a temporary fix until I can order a new cover.
Good idea.
This is in Owl's Head, Maine, in the mid-coast.
Nice.
And
We're going to a lighthouse.
we're going to a lighthouse.
Owl's Head Lighthouse is situated at the top of a hill overlooking Rockland Harbor and Penobscot Bay. It's one of the shortest lighthouses in Maine at only 30 feet. It was built in 1825 to help guide ships safely into Rockland Harbor as lime was being produced in large quantities and needed to be quickly and safely exported to other parts of the country.
Owl's Head Lighthouse was just so cute, and the views were amazing. And we got to walk down to the beach below it, the rocky little beach, and the pine trees on the cliffs right near the water was just so picturesque, so Maine. It was beautiful.
This is cool.
Yeah, there is We are going to hike Ragged Mountain, Coastal Mountain Land Trust. We're gonna start out on the trail for Bald and then cut over to Ragged.
Nice. Looking forward to some great hikes. High fives. Yay! Hikes. Here we go. This is Ragged Trail, and this is a trail that Glenn and I did back years ago with Mackenzie and Greg when the boys were really little, but they didn't do it. So we did this trail, and it's just nice to be able to do it this time around with the boys. And it's a really cool trail.
We left the Coastal Mountain Land Trust across the road. We're now on to George's Highland Path, continuing up Ragged Mountain.
All right, here we go. We're almost to the top. Kenzie is handing out some Skittles to keep us all going. This time.
Trail food.
This time we'll take a couple.
Yeah.
Gracias. Which is
Yeah.
everyone. We still have to go up there.
You got
Let's take a little break. We made it to the top. Yay! So we just hiked up Ragged Mountain, which is a 1.4 mile hike and is pretty steep incline. The boys did great. Everyone did great. Took lots of breaks. So I definitely would recommend this hike, even with kids. It was a lot of fun, and the views are amazing.
That is the reward.
Back in the car. How do we like this hike at Ragged Mountain? What do you think?
It was great.
Colby's done it before. Hey boys, what did you think?
It was great.
It was tough ascent, right, at times.
Oh, yes, yes.
And we took breaks and it got rough, but what did we keep doing?
Kept going.
Kept going. Awesome. And we had some little incentive treats.
Yes,
Thank you,
candy.
Kenz. Little tip.
After our hike, we stopped at Jess's Market in Rockland to pick up some soft-shell lobsters for dinner.
What did we get?
Oh, what did we get?
Oh, what did we get? That's what we got.
Super hot.
All right, dude. Time for supper. So watch when you do this, then he will get all animated.
Yeah, he's always gonna get
And you kind of hold him back here so he doesn't get you.
Always gonna get you.
So tail, right? And claws of good meat. The knuckles here, that's probably the best meat in the lobster. At least a lot of people will tell you that.
Zach was in the
Da-da-da-da.
Ooh, look at that red. They are done. They are done.
Eat me.
You're done. Get in my belly.
Get in my belly. So these guys are soft shells. Squeeze them like that. Like you would never do that with a hard shell. So like you can.
Oh, soft shell.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
So you can actually. Oh, they're delicious. And it's.
And they're
Easier.
infinitely easier.
Exactly. You can rip it with your
to-
hands. You don't
yeah.
require. It doesn't require tools. So, let me take one more. Or
Yeah.
don't like the Roja.
Okay.
There we go.
The most wonderful time of the
year.
It's lobster time. Siggy, what do you think?
You had your kibble. What do you think?
What do you
Like a
think?
lobster chaser?
Is the lobster good? Have you had it before? Yeah, yeah. All the juices. What do we got here?
Mussels.
Mussels. They're all nice and open. Oh, steamy, steamy, steamy. We steamed up. Hold on. And we're back. Look at that. They're open and yummy.
Yum, yum, yum.
Gavin. You love it?
Right on, dude.
You are my kid.
Welcome to Maine.
Better. Try it. Try it. Try it.
inside the spot.
I will eat it. So good. So good. There we go. Now it's got
This
so
doesn't
much
the
butter.
lemon ball. I'll put this in the garbage.
Okay,
Jackie,
try it.
ready? Open. How's it with butter, dude?
Grandma, it's summer.
No.
You were so
No.
yeah.
Really?
All right.
Then you
You
might
tried
be.
it.
Here's your lobster. So you grab the tail like this. Body in one hand, tail in the other. Twist, twist. Boom. Okay. Take the fins. Stretch the tail out. Crack the fins off. Take your finger. Put it in the tail. Push.
Out it comes.
Out it comes. You clean some of that stuff out.
I'm half the crustacean I used to be.
See, with just these claws, you can just like throw those
I'll
away.
show you how you do it.
Yes, the little ones don't
I'll
matter.
show you how you do this.
Okay, break it. Good. And tear that off.
Butterfly.
Ooh, there's some meat. Fun fact is that lobster juice comes out of all sorts of clothing just fine.
It does not stain.
It does not stain.
We are at Crescent Beach in Owl's Head, Maine, and this is a great, cute little beach. The water's a little brisk on the September day, but the sun is out and it's about 75. It's gorgeous. The surf, the water's coming in a bit faster than normal. I think there must be a storm surge, but usually at this time, Mackenzie says that this beach is a lot more sand and you can walk out pretty far and it's shallow most of the way. So if you're in Owl's Head, Maine, check out Crescent Beach. It's beautiful. Are you relaxed?
I am. Are you relaxed?
Oh yeah, I'm relaxed. How can you not be?
It's a good question.
All right, this is so cool. This is the Rockland Breakwater.
Or
And-
break ankle.
Yeah,
ankle.
yeah, I'll show
Yeah, I think
you.
that's what it is.
Let's show you. Yeah, the surface is uneven, but you can walk out quite a bit down to the end and see all the beautiful sights out here and the water and the boats. It is so cool. Definitely recommend this, but When you're looking out here, make sure you stop and plant yourself on one of the rocks and then look around so you don't fall in, you know, one of those cracks. Come out, check this out. Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Well,
We
I
full-time in
think
an RV. We just travel the country.
yeah.
Do you really?
Yes.
Where did you start from?
Delaware.
And how long you been doing this?
Been 6 months or so.
I don't know.
6 or 7 months. but
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
we're-
oh my goodness. And then you have to learn how to live
Yeah.
in
It's
that.
very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Scarcity is a real thing.
Yeah, you have to conserve things and you can't be wasting this or
No, like
Correct.
all of
water,
that.
your
And then
energy, yeah. Mhm.
all of that.
Live off solar and batteries.
That's the end of our part 1 video on coastal Maine. When we were putting together this video on Maine, we decided to make it a 2-parter because it was getting kind of long. We wanted to show you all the fun we had here in Maine, but we didn't want it to be super long. So stay tuned for our next one, our part 2 Maine, coastal Maine and some of the mountains. Where we hiked, did a lot more hiking, had a lot of fun, and we also hit a turkey.